Hi friends, my name is Genesis and welcome back to my channel. I run Genesis Apparel Shop, but today we're not going to be talking about that at all. We're going to be talking about me and what I'm doing in my life, and that is going to Pittsburgh or PICKLESBURGH for this special occasion. So I'm gonna go visit my brother in Pittsburgh, and during the time that we're there is gonna be this festival called PICKLESBURGH. And PICKLESBURGH is basically everything is pickle themed, everything, flavor wise is pickles, all in the downtown area. So pickles are taking over Pittsburgh. So it's currently Sunday and I leave Thursday morning and I have a lot to do in between there. So I'm gonna be packing clothes and packing all the items that I can. I'm going to be making 2 items. I'm gonna be trying to make 2 items, I should correct myself. I'm gonna be trying to upcycle a long jean skirt, and then I'm going to be making like a really light crocheted shawl. And then at the very end, I'm going to be making food to save on money. So I have a whole list of everything I'm gonna bring, clothing and makeup wise. First, I'm gonna show you the makeup. So I'm still deciding between 2 palettes. One's a little bit bigger, one's smaller, but they're by the same brand as Steak. This one is the #1 Warm Basic, and this one is the #7 Milk Latte. So with the Warm Basic, I get so many more colors. So you can see all of the colors that are in here are basically also in the Milk Latte palette. This is just a more condensed version. So I have a lot more shimmer. So this color right here has some glitter in it. This one does as well, and so does this one in the corner. And then you have all of the shimmers right here, with this one being more of a packed glitter. My only concern with bringing this one is that it's a little bit bigger. I mean, it's pretty small for how many colors there are, but I really wanted to condense it down to just doing the Milk Latte palette, because I have all the colors that I want and need in this palette except a good eyebrow color. This is the darkest shade right here, and my hair color is a little bit darker than that shade, a lot darker, and so are my eyebrows. So I'm kind of concerned when I do my eyebrows, is it gonna look kind of off, because I have a little bit of a scar right here, so hair has never grown there, so that's my main concern, and I just don't want it to look bad. As I'm thinking right now, I might end up taking this bigger one just because it has all the colors that I need and the eyebrow color that I need, which is this one down here. And then I have my mascara. It's the Big Mood mascara by e.l.f., big fluffy brush. It's just in the color black. So these are the 2 eyeshadow brushes I'm going to be taking. This white one is an e.l.f. eye crease brush. Back when e.l.f. brushes were like $1, that's when I got this. This was a very long time ago. And then this one is from Anju or Anjoy. It's in a big pack that I got off of Amazon like 4 to 6 years ago. And this is just like a rounded fluffy brush. And then the next thing I'm going to be taking is the Steaks Pro Concealer Palette. It is in #1 Cover. So I really, really like this palette. I feel like I have dark circles underneath my eyes, so I use the green a lot, and then I layer on top this color in my inner corner, and then this one as a more flowing out. So I put the green all along in here. I put this lighter color more in the inner corner and a little bit out, covering the green, and then I put this color just spanning out even more and blending it all in. And then I normally go back in with an eyeshadow. One of these eyeshadows that is like my flesh tone color up here that doesn't have sparkles in it, because I have put sparkles, the one with sparkles on, and I put that out underneath my eye so that it doesn't have like a dewy look, and making sure that it like matches with my skin tone. And this is the brush I'm going to take. I have an identifier on here that has like a old address label on it, but I don't want to show you what it is. But it's just like a flat brush, again from that same brand, Anju or Anjoy. I have this eyebrow brush. It's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's their #12. I bought this originally when I bought their brow pomade. I still have the original brow pomade I bought in 2018. It is currently 2024, which is bad to use expired makeup, but I don't have the money to constantly restock things when things are already full. So if it doesn't give me a chemical reaction, honey, we're still using it. But it has a spoolie brush and it has a slanted eyebrow brush. And then we have the bronzer. We have my Physicians Formula bronzer. It's called the Muru Butter Bronzer. I didn't know that. I thought it was just the butter bronzer. And this is, it doesn't say what shade it is. Maybe that was the shade. But it says 6676 bronzer. That might be the batch code. But it's just the regular bronzer. Again, bought this in 2018. Still use it. I've, you know, hit pan, but kind of just barely. I still have the original, here's the mirror. I still have this. I barely use this. This thing, like, sucks. I don't understand it. So I use a big, round, fluffy face brush. I also apply, when I put a lot of powder on, I also use this brush as well. So, and this is, again, from that same brand. No, this is actually from Bestop. It's another, you know, Amazon brush. And then moving on to my highlighter, I have my Rem Beauty highlighter, Miss Mercury. If you didn't know, I am a huge Ariana Grande fan, and I love her makeup brand. It's not just because I'm an Ariana Grande fan, it's because I actually like the products. If I don't like the products of something, I won't buy it. But her highlighter is one of the things that I have, and it is a daily that I use. I have it in Miss Mercury. It looks like this. It looks wonderful on my skin. And then I just use this e.l.f. highlighting brush, little tapered brush that, you know, 2016 gurus used to use. Again, got this back when e.l.f. would sell brushes. I think it's maybe $3 or $5 when they were super cheap. And then the very last step in my routine are these NYX butter glosses. This one is my holy grail. This is creme brulee. It is a beautiful light pink color. I think it matches my lip tone and my lip color perfectly. It just adds like a colored gloss on top of it. Beautiful. My camera won't zoom in because it's just an iPhone camera. And then I have this color, which is red velvet, which is a liar, okay? It is not red velvet. It's not red at all. It's like a hot pink. I'm gonna put it on my lips to show you because, like, even when you look at it like this, you're like, oh, that's red, but it's really not. So I'll put this one on and I'll do it like so. This one's the one I do the thick layer in, and I just apply it everywhere. And then I literally take dots, like tiny little dabs of this, and blend it in because you'll see. Like, it's just, see, look how beautiful this color is. Okay, and then I add tiny dots right here, and it just makes it a little bit more pink. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna put it in the light more. See, it's so beautiful. You know that bunny tongue trend that's been going around? This kind of reminds me of that. I'm not trying to match the bunny tongue, so don't come for me, but it kind of reminds me of that. And I just put this on very lightly because if I put it on anymore, it's like a pink color. I love this. It looks so cute, but I'm going to ruin it. It's fine. Even with the pink, it's a little bit lighter, I will say, with that creme brulee on, but seriously, like, it's not red. It's pink. It really made me mad when I bought it. It's a cute color. It's just not a color that I could just, like, swipe on, and I really wanted a red, but you get what you get. Okay, hey, I am trying to figure out what to do with these jeans. So I think I said it in the beginning of the video, but I want to make a jean skirt. But here's the issue. So I found these really big jeans in my jean pile. Don't know what I was going to use them for, but honestly, probably bought them because it has a lot of fabric for me to use. But the thing is that the waistband is a little big. It's about, I want to say 3 to 4 inches too big, and so it rides really low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip out the inner seams and then sew them together in the center, and then I'm going to rip to a certain point on the side seam just to give it a little bit more width-wise, yeah. And then I'm going to put this lace fabric that I have. It's a little bit, it's thin, but I'm gonna put it in between the side panels. I've seen this done online so many times, and it's so cute, and I want to do that. So I'm gonna put that on the side panels, but I'm only gonna put it up to like a certain length, like probably where my knee would be, so that I'm still covered. But I have to do something about the waist, and I honestly don't know what to do, just because if I take out anything, like I would have to take out the side seam and then cut that right there and then take in fabric, but it would be gapped when I would sew it back together more than likely, unless I sew it back down. It's just things I need to think about. I still want functional pockets, but I think it'd cut into the pockets, or I'd have to cut it more into the back seam. Just things I need to think about. But these are the jeans. They're Old Navy jeans. It says that they're low waist. Okay, well that's why they're a little big, but they're also size, what size are they? Okay, oh, they're a size 12. Low waist size 12. I'm like, in jeans, I'm typically a size 6. So this is like double my size. So, and these are low waist, so it doesn't help. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna worry about taking out the waistband first, because if that doesn't fit, it doesn't matter about the rest of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out one side seam, snip the waistband, see how much I need to put it back, and put it back like that. They might be, the side and the front two sides might be super close together, but it is what it is. Hello again, same day, new shirt and pants. So they're super tight now, but it's mostly because, you know, I just hemmed them to be my waist size, and now it's like, anyways. So here they are. I hemmed them, they were huge, but you can see I hemmed them right here, and then you can see the stitch line. It's a horrible angle, but you can see it more like in the light. But when, you know, I'm just like out here, you can't really tell that I did that. Cute. It is ripping up here, so it is ripping a little bit. So I think I'm gonna serge the inside on both sides, because yeah, doing the same thing but a little bit worse over here. So I'm probably gonna keep it like that, but I'm just gonna serge it. So now I'm gonna serge those seams so that they definitely stay closed, and then I'm going to rip the inside seams open and see what we're working with. So now it's a skirt. There's a string at the bottom that I didn't cut off. Actually two, I see. Just rip them up. But it's now a skirt. Let me get a better position. Couple of things. One, I don't even think I need to say it, but like, I need to just trim that down. Two, it feels nice like this. It's cute, but I'm still going to cut these sides. Not the side that I made, but the actual original sides of the dress, not the dress, the jeans. And I'm gonna do it probably around from like here, around like top of my knees. Also, when I was doing this and trying to serge it, I broke a serger needle. I've never replaced a needle on my serger, let alone know what needle to replace it with. Is it a regular needle? Is it a serging needle? I have no clue. So my serger is out of commission until I figure that out. So that was depressing, but I have a shark fin that I can't serge off. So I'm just gonna sew it inwards and then cut it up. Okay, updates. And then, yeah, again, cutting that. Slaying. I got the sides done. Not wearing it right now, but I got the sides done and they look super cute. They will go properly. Ooh. And I put it on and everything, and then I was like, I feel like the front and the back seams need it. You know what I mean? Like, this is what like a pair of jeans would look like. I just want the front and the back seam. I think that I'm gonna add the lace there too. It would just look so much better and more cohesive. So I'm gonna do that next. So it's 1:30 in the morning and I got done with the skirt around 1:10. I've just been like hanging out doing my skincare and stuff. I'll show you the skirt at the end of the video or some other time. It's currently gonna go in the wash because I used Taylor's chalk on it, and it's like a waxy chalk, and I was like scrubbing it with water and it just wasn't coming off in some places. So I'm gonna wash it. I'll talk a little bit more about the skirt later, the fit, how it looks, and you know, all of that. But I really wanted to show you this bag that I decorated today. So my boyfriend got me this Coach bag from a thrift store, okay? He didn't go out and buy me a Coach bag, but my boyfriend got me a Coach bag from a thrift store for really cheap, and it's so cute, okay? So I decorated the bag, you know, like I Jane Birkified my bag. Yeah, that's what I did to this. I really love having cute little stuffed animals on it, or just like some type of character hanging off of it. Like I really love Miffy, and so like I have a bag that has like a little Miffy hanging off of it. When I went to Amsterdam, I got a couple Miffies, so of course I have one hanging off the bag. But that's not this bag, okay? This is the bag. Here she is. This is the Coach bag. Look how cute she is. So over here we have some lace this is like scraps from literally what I was working on. I have this hair clip. I could put any color. What I'm gonna take on the trip to Pittsburgh, I think I'm gonna take the yellow one, but I think this just looks better than the yellow one for me personally. And then I have this bear. I got it from so I got gifted like a bunch of yarn because it was like accidentally delivered to a house, and they know that I crochet and that I knit and stuff, so they gave me the yarn, and in that bag it came with this little bear. So I kept it, and because I thought it was so cute, and I put it on here. Then I have this Coach tag that was inside of the bag, but it didn't have this ball and clasp, so I have some actually, wow, because I'm a crafter, and so I cut some, and then I made like a little chain for it today, but then I put this back on there. So that's all on this side, and then you move to the other side, and it just has another smaller scrap piece of lace, and then I have a black ribbon with it's just a black satin ribbon, and I tied it into a little bow so they all look like this. Look how cute. Living. So I was thinking about taking this bag, which is literally my ride or fucking die bag, okay? I don't know why, but this green hits so hard. In every outfit I could wear this bag. I could be wearing literally all black, and this I'd be like, yeah, it's this bag for sure. I don't know what it is about it. It's the shape, it's mainly the color, but I love it. I can fit so much in this bag. You would not believe how much stuff that I could fit in this bag. When I went over to Europe, I took this bag with me, and it's huge. You would not believe what I can fit in here. Crazy, absolutely insane. Anyways, I have this that I got gifted to me by my boyfriend's mom. This is from Coach. It's heavy. You hit this against a car, it will dent it, it will scratch it, it will break. This thing is heavy. I hit it against things, and I'm like, oh my god, did I just like break something? Crazy, okay? But I have this. I'm not a gold girl, but you know, gifts are gifts, and this is cute. It's like a little armadillo or like porcupine with its little pork smoothed down. It's kind of funky looking, but I love it. And then I wanted to show you the other bag that I'm not taking, but it does have my Miffy on it. These don't have anything else. They just have the little characters on it because I have yet to Jane Birkify my other bags. But Miffy, little Miffy. I got my boyfriend one. She has a little yellow shirt on, so we have like matching but like mismatching Miffys. So this is my Miffy. I also have a Miffy plush that I got in Amsterdam because I'm just that cool. Anyways, this is my bags. I'll show you my my skirt in the next clip. So here she is. Honestly, when you look at it right, it kind of looks like pants. Like that little gap in between there kind of makes it look like pants. So I have this on the side, this on the side, and then yeah, I can't even get it. So like, I should have on the front cut out more jean fabric so that you could see it more, because now it literally just looks like really weird wide leg, like super tight pants. Because on the back, see how like, and that's not me stretching it, that's just because it has less fabric. Remember I had that like little tail in the back where it was like poking out, so I cut off all that fabric, so that means I cut off fabric in the back down there that I didn't do in the front, so then it causes it to do this. I don't know if I'm just gonna leave it and call it a day, because when I move, it looks fine, you know? I'm like, or if I go back and I remove more fabric, like so, like I literally remove probably that much fabric, at least on one side. so that it can show through, because it's there, but it just looks like really weird pants now. I think I'm gonna leave it for now, just to say that this is done, and I'm gonna put it in the wash, and then if I take it out of the wash, and then I really decide I hate it, I'm gonna do it, then I'll do it. But that's the updates as of now. But today, I have my little pre for PICKLESBURGH list here. So I need to do laundry today because there's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna take to Pittsburgh that is in the laundry, so I need to do that. And then I need to start on my shawl, on my crochet shawl. It's just gonna be super easy. I don't even think I'm gonna do a pattern, to be honest. I'm just gonna make it up as I go. It's gonna be like, I think I might do it from like, just like shoulder right here, but it's gonna be a little bit stretchier. It's gonna be like a box, basically, like a box stitch. So we'll see how that goes. And then sometime today, I need to do grocery shopping. So for a meal, I'm gonna make tom kha. For a snack, I'm gonna make onigiri. And then for breakfast, I'm gonna make muffins. I don't know what type of muffins, because sometimes chocolate in the morning is a little bit too much, but blueberry is always good, but I really want them to be super moist. So I don't know what kind of muffins I'll be making, or maybe even like snickerdoodle muffins. I like snickerdoodle flavored muffins, you know, that'd be fun. Anyways, so that's what I need to do today. So I have already sorted my clothes. I've had my clothes sorted for well over a week, and they've just been sitting on my floor in my room. So I'm gonna go take those over and do my laundry. So this is what I've packed everything in. It's my smallest suitcase. It's like a carry-on suitcase for an airplane. I'm trying to pack everything into here, but if I end up packing it all and then it doesn't fit, I'm gonna switch to the size larger. But I have my lunch box for all the food, and then I have just some of the tops that I'm going to wear. Then I have my hair care stuff, and then I have my makeup, and then I normally I'm trying to now bring a travel journal just so that I can journal and document my entire journey wherever I'm going. Even if I've been there multiple times, like I have Pittsburgh, I still think it's important to really like write down my thoughts at that place at that time. Because this time, every time I go to Pittsburgh, it's different, and especially this time because they have a huge festival going on. So I think it's just really important for me so that I can go back and remember like little details and stuff. And I think too, I want to make a little bit like of a scrapbook. So I'm going to be keeping a lot of stuff because I've seen a lot of people online do digital scrapbooks, and I really want to get into that. But I have to be able to, one, have a scanner, which I don't think I have, question mark, and be able to, you know, when I go to places, keep a bunch of the stuff that, you know, I buy, or, you know, receipts and stuff like that. And if anything, I just want to make a physical little scrapbook, like a little like collage book. I don't necessarily have to be like all prim and proper, because I feel like for scrapbooking, you have to buy so many materials, and I just don't have that kind of money. So I'm going to work with what I have. I do have a big washi tape collection. I will say I am a washi tape hoarder. I do love that stuff, but does it stick to anything? No. Does it help anything stick? No, because it's so thin, but it's so cute. I love it. Anyways, so I'm gonna be doing some type of scrapbook, so I'll probably post that on my Instagram too. If it's not too personal, because if it's too personal, then I will not be posting that, but yeah. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, and so today all that I have to do is finish the jean skirt, and then I'm going to pack up the rest of anything that I need to, just go around, see what I can, because there's some things that I have to wait until Wednesday to do. And then I'm also I've decided that I'm going to do all of the cooking at my boyfriend's house, so I'm going to pack up all the pre-measured ingredients. I'm gonna pack those all up to take with me, so I'm not taking like, you know, bags of flour and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take all the pre-put together ingredients. I'm gonna pack that up today. What else? I need to put away my laundry from yesterday, and I think that's really it. But you know, trip wise, I really just need to finish the jean skirt because I already finished the shawl yesterday, which I didn't expect myself to finish that yesterday, like start and finish. But also I thought I was gonna make it a little bit longer, but once I ran out of yarn, I was like, you know what, it's fine that it's short because it's not supposed to be like super big anyways, but also I don't want to keep going where it's just like a strip in the middle and then it's like the rest of it's a completely different texture. It wasn't even chunky yarn that I was using, so it was like regular 4-weight yarn. So I was like, you know what, I'll just make it short, and it looks cute. It kind of gives me clown vibes, like I said, but I like the clown vibes that it gives. It'll be a really chic outfit. Hopefully I'll be able to record some things in Pittsburgh. If I do, it's gonna be like a non-talking video. It's just gonna be like clips and stuff like that, just like cute like little aesthetic clips. It's just gonna be like a scrapbook, basically, like a video scrapbook for myself. So I might be able to post that. I might do that, might not, I don't know. So but yeah, that's all I could think of that I need to do. Yeah, I need to, oh, and I'm gonna do this tomorrow, but I need to pick cilantro so it's as fresh as possible. I have some cilantro in my garden. Yeah, and then I need to make the food, so I need to prep for that. And then I need to pack my car up. So I need to clean out my car because I had this big container in my car because I tried to start a slime business a couple of months ago. And then my first batch of slime, it didn't go very well. Like I put too much activator in it, so it got super stiff. And every time you touch it, it just like if you've ever seen slime, it's like a whole different topic, but I really wanted to start a slime business because I personally love slime. But as I started to look into it more and more, it just got so expensive. Like all these ideas that I had, you had to buy molds to put clay in, you had to buy the clay, you had to buy beads, you had to buy charms. It just felt like it wasn't as simple as I wanted it to be. And it was just really complicated and I wasn't that passionate about it. And so I ended up spending like money trying to start this slime business. And now I have like all of these materials and I have a whole big, you know, huge bucket of slime. But because I put too much activator in it, basically when you touch it, it's like, you know, when you eat Jell-O and if you were to grab a thing of Jell-O, it just like explodes and like crumples into little pieces. That's what the slime does. Obviously slime's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to stretch and go apart. And it's been sitting in my car because I thought the more that it heated up, the more slimy and more liquid it would become. And that has been the case, but also my car doesn't sit out in the sun. It sits in a covered garage. And so it hasn't gotten as hot as it needed to be. So it's just, I think I have to throw it away, which is very sad, but I'm gonna try to salvage it. And if I do, then I might even, you know what, put up a little slime thing, use all this stuff that I have, and just make super simple slimes and then be done with it because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. That would be really funny though, if I could get it to work and then I could sell the slime on here and then just like, you know, because I spent a good chunk of change on that and I would really like that back. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And that time I definitely fucking lost, okay? I definitely fucking lost. But I need to clean out my car because that's in my car and that's a big tub. So it needs to evacuate the situation. But yeah, that's all I can really think of. I might vacuum my car too because she's dirty. Yeah, so highlight. I really just need to finish the skirt, measure out some ingredients, and clean my ish up. So it's currently 6:30 right now, and today has not gone to plan at all, but that's okay. I woke up late this morning, and I woke up like at noon. That's like around when I started the video. I haven't worked on the jeans at all because I was going to, and then I got a call from my brother, and we talked for a while, and then my phone, which I record on, was saying that I had no more storage, so I had to delete over 700 photos and videos and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, wow, I had over 700 things I didn't need. So that's wild. And then I got a TikTok account, which this all seems very wild, but I got, well, I got a job offer and it wasn't the kind of money that I was wanting from it. And I still have to think on it if I'm going to take it or not. But because of that, I was like, I really need to push down on my business. And I guess I have to download TikTok. So I downloaded TikTok. I made a TikTok video. So my TikTok is genesisapparel.shop, which is the same as my website and my Instagram URL, if you want to go check that out, if you have TikTok. But yeah, so I downloaded TikTok, made a video, posted it on there. And then After that, I signed up for an EIN number through the IRS because I didn't have one of those, and I should have had one of those, and I need to have one of those to run a legal and viable business. And so I was like, oh, I need one of those because I went to go sign up to be a registered business account on TikTok, so I could have my, you know, URL up there and all this stuff, and have like, you know, business like benefits and do TikTok shop. And then I was like, what's this? And that's like the first time that anything has ever asked me for an EIN number that's been like that. And so I was like, I gotta go get one of those. Even when I was setting up Shopify, I think I was able to like bypass that. Like I was able to be like, and like not put one in. Like, so that's wild. So I went and signed up for that, got my number, getting a confirmation in the mail, great. And now I have to decide whether or not I want to become an LLC or if I just want to go with the EIN number and whatever, the EIO and fucking figure that all out. But then after that, I went over to my parents' house and talked to them for a while, and I finished up this hat that you just briefly saw. But I finished up this hat. I started it last night after I did my shawl because I saw this yarn sitting at the end of my couch, and I was like, oh, that would be such a cute hat. It looks cute, doesn't it? I'm going to be selling this in my shop when I drop my autumn winter collection. This is going to be one of the hats, and I'm going to be making multiple of these. So this is super cute. But then I was like, you know what? I really want to add like these cute little ears to it and make it like a little bear hat. So this is what it's going to look like when it's done. A little bit like obviously not connected with my fingers, but it's going to look like they're going to be like hanging off the sides. So it's going to be like little bear ears. So just one of them would look like so something like this. Just like that, like little bear ears hanging off of the edges and being all cute. But because I haven't done the jeans, I'm still going to do the jeans. I want to wear them to Pittsburgh and I need to get them done. But I also need to prep for food. So I'm going to prep for food because that is going to take me just as much time as doing the jeans, but that is what I want to do right now so that I have that out of the way. And then later on tonight, I'll make food and then I'll do all my dishes after that. And then I don't have to do like any dishes like right before I leave. So I have that. And then at night, I'll just do my jeans and do like that alteration, make the slit bigger and then add lace around the outside edges of all of them. It's not going to take that much time and then I will be done. The tofu and the green beans are for Tom Kha. I'm going to take mackerel and tuna, sticky rice, and seaweed for onigiri. Oh, and then this veggie stock is also for the Tom Kha. And then the next thing I need to prep for is the Tom Kha. And then after that, all my baking supplies. I'm gonna even it out so that everything is just like, we just pour it all in and mix. Or I might make the batter and then we add the ingredients together. I don't know. So for the Tom Kha, something I don't have, but my boyfriend does, is the condensed coconut milk in a can. So that'll go in there. But then I have these mushrooms, which I don't know if I want to leave them this big. I bought 2 things of them, so they're going to be huge. So I think I do need to slice them, like reduce them down to an even smaller size. And then I have my bag. And I have my onion that I need to cut up. I'll cut the whole thing up because your girl loves onion. This I don't need to do anything with. So I'll put it over here because that's something that you squeeze into it. And then I have my 4 Roma tomatoes that I need to cut. So from most difficult to cut to least difficult to cut. I meant the other way around, from least difficult to cut to most difficult, because an onion is very hard to cut. Is Roma tomatoes, already sliced mushrooms, and then the onion. So I need to slice all of these up, and then afterwards I need to divide out all of my baking stuff. I'm just going to show you some footage of me slicing the tomatoes, because if I slice all of this up, that's going to be kind of boring and really long for me to edit. And the video is already kind of long, so. But anyways, sliced tomatoes. So now I am finally moving on to this short, I want to say shorts, I want to say pants, I want to say everything but skirt. But I'm finally moving on to the skirt. So right where that line is where the highest tension point is when I have it on. So what I'm gonna do is take out my seam gauge right here, and I am going to measure up for 2 inches above that, because I'm afraid that if I just cut it to that point and then cut the diagonals down, that it's going to be a really high tension point at that spot, and then it's going to be more prone to rip, tear, and break. There could be things that I could do, you know, like back stitch up here and then do a little box stitch over that, which I'm going to do a box stitch anyways. That's what I've done over here. Like, you just turn the corners. That's what I'm calling a box stitch. It's not an actual real term, but I want to do it a little bit bigger just because that is the tension point, and I'm like, okay, well, that's where it's the most tension, but that doesn't mean there's not a little bit of tension above that. So I'm gonna measure my 2 inches above that, and then I'm gonna do the angles going down from here. So I laid it as flat as I could with stuff that I've added obviously to it, and I don't have a straight ruler right now. I just have my 90-degree angled one. But we're gonna measure, so let's just pretend that this is still together. So so that is where it's going to end in the front. So all we need to do now is take this, and this is going to be the point right here on this seam. So let's just make a little triangle. And then it needs to line up with that. So you can actually see, so I've marked it right there. That's about 5 inches out from this seam if they were sewn together like so, like that. So it's just 5 inches out from that. Now we're gonna make another angle. Okay, so now I'm gonna measure the little triangles that I've made right here, see how big they are, see if they're the same size. So let me just get my seam gauge again so it's easier. So it's a little over a 1/2 inch. So what's this one? I would say it is about, I'm gonna measure that, then it is a 1/2 inch. So literally just draw the line in just like a hair more. And then I don't wanna go little. Beautiful. Okay. So now we're going to cut, and then I will come back once I have sewn in the lace piece and sewn the other lace pieces onto the edge of all of the openings. But I'm gonna cut this and then I'll be back. Dun, 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 dun. It's done, yay! It kind of reminds me of like jellyfish because of the frills over here, and then I have the little lace bow right here. Well, not lace, but little satin bow. But this is what it looks like. So I love, even when you can't see the lace on the outside really accentuates that. And I love, 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 love that. I really wanted to add something blue. This is a super light blue. I don't even know if you can tell in the camera, but when I was making this, I didn't have enough of the white frill, so this is actually a super light blue. I think you can tell even better here, but it's on the sides, it's light blue, while the front and the back is white. And so in order to tie those together, I had this really light blue ribbon that basically matched this light blue, and so I put it in the front. I didn't want to put one in the back just because, like, I just didn't want to. I just thought it was cute in the front. So here it is. and I have so much more room to move. The only thing is, the seams up here are definitely ripping, so I'll wear it to Pittsburgh and then know that I have to mend that because they are coming apart on both sides. Mostly the other side more than this one, but yeah, both sides. But yeah, it's done and it's super cute. So I forgot to end the video, but this is where I'm ending it. I ended up making the batter for the muffins. I had to tweak the recipe that I followed a little bit because for some reason it added no sugar into it. Maybe it was like I follow this, I get most of my recipes from this website called The Minimalist Baker. I like it because almost every recipe is gluten-free and vegan, and I'm gluten-free, I'm also dairy-free, and I'm pescatarian, which means I eat only seafood. So most of the time I am vegetarian because I was vegetarian for 8 years, but recently turned pescatarian. It's a whole thing. Anyways, so I go to that website because it mostly has gluten-free and dairy-free options for me, and I think that was a paleo option because it just had no sugar in it, and so I put sugar in it myself. But I made that, I prepped everything, everything's done, everything that I can pack is packed. Tomorrow what I'm going to do, I've gathered everything that I can except like my phone charger and a pillow, which I'm going to pack into the suitcase, and all of the stuff that's in the fridge that is all cut up and all the food and everything. The only thing I need to do is pack everything up and then be on my way and cook all my food. And I went down and checked on my car, and I took the slime out of my car, and I think that thing that I said earlier, oh, you know, maybe I'll sell it on my website, like maybe I actually will, because I think it might be a reality, because I touched the slime and it was like a real slime texture. So shaking, quaking in my boots. I had a slime collection, so I might just do that. You know, that theme that I was gonna do, and just like, you know, throw it out there, see if anyone bites and whatever. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for sticking around to even this point in the video. I know it's way past 40 minutes. This is my longest video on my channel. This is wild, okay? Thank you so much for sticking around, even, you know, about stuff that's not even about my business, not about any of that. This is just about my life. But, you know, some people want to watch that stuff, and I love watching that stuff from creators that I, like, you know, watch that run small businesses. And so I'm just trying to create the kind of content that I like to watch and what I want to see. So thanks for watching. My TikTok, because I just got one of those, is genesisapparel.shop, and that is the same as my Instagram and as my website URL. The only thing that's different is my YouTube. Gotta get on it, girl. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. Just thanks. Just thank you so much. I'm really appreciative. So I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. I hope you just have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.